back to another episode of Riding with DJ. Today, we on our way to Savannah, Georgia. Let's go. So, we got an open spot. Take the open spot down here on the end. And since I'm just going to Perry, I'm just going to put in 40 gallons. Just going to put in 40 gallons. This Love's right here, we getting a discount from it when I talk to the lady in the office, but she don't know, and it's not on my fuel book on exactly what I'm paying for it, you know. So, but I'm just using it right now. Really just a temporary thing until I figure out where my fuel at. I'm thinking about using the Quick Trip up near my house, but every time I go to that Quick Trip, it's loaded every time. So I don't know. I just got to figure out where I'm gonna get fuel from. Try to save as much money as I can. But anyway, let's get some fuel. Alrighty, we are all fueled up and ready to go. I end up putting in 50 gallons, $187. And like I said, they will give me a discount. They give me a discount. They actually gonna give me a rebate, I meant to say. Give me some money back. I just don't know how much. So we headed to the yard to pick up the load. And I guess that's one thing that I like about this company is I'm not dealing with the port too much. As a matter of fact, I haven't even went over to credentials yet. If you don't know what credentials is, when you get your TWIC card, a TWIC card just isn't enough to get in the port. You have to go over to the credentialing office and register your truck. Which when I go over there to the credentialing office, I show y'all the steps of everything. But you have a bar on the back of your truck. You have a bar on the back of your truck that the crane reads when you pull up on the crane, so they know exactly where your box is at. They know exactly where your box is at in the stack. And I haven't had a chance to go over to there and get this truck registered for my new company. You know, so which is cool. I don't know how they do the drays over here yet. I don't know exactly how they do the drays, but my buddy told me who work over here, he said if your box is already on the yard, they don't charge you for drays. So I don't know, we gonna see. You know, every time you start a new company or start a new job or start a new endeavor, you gotta work all the bugs out of everything to see how everything operates. And that's the stage I'm going through. Even though I worked for them one time before, their system is completely different than what it used to be. I didn't like how their system was, but it seemed to be a little bit better than what it was. Anyway, let's get on through this way station. And wish me luck getting through it. And we have made it to the yard. Currently dropping my container, and I'm actually looking for my other container. Man, I hate this yard. It's just so dusty out here. It used to be worse than this when I worked for them. When I used to work for them, it used to be way worse than this. They did it a little bit better, but it's still real dusty. I know I'm gonna have a hard time keeping my truck clean over here. We're looking for 1883, and there she goes. What kind of tires? I got the 1020s on them. Seems like everything I've been pulling over here got the BS tires on them. We need the good tires. Yeah, we need the. Hopefully, I don't have any tire issues with them. But this load weighs 43,000 pounds. All right, got our airlines hooked up. Always checking. I go ahead and let the landing gear up on this. That's funny. Don't have a metal, don't have a bolt on it. Let me use this for reference. Use that for reference once I get back up front. But the good thing about this is I'm picking it up today and I'm delivering it today, so I don't have to let it sit at the yard at this truck stop without it having a bolt on it. And you know we got thieves out there, as y'all can see, as y'all seen in my last video. By the way, if you hadn't checked that video out, go check it out. Live unload in a long time. She looking good though. Let's get on down this road. All right, we got our box. See how it feels. Feels kind of heavy. Can I make this? Nope, I'm not gonna try to make that. It feels kind of heavy. Like I say, it weighed 42. It weighed 19,999 kilograms. 19,999 kilograms. I don't know why they don't put the pounds on the bill of lading. So I gotta resort to the internet, convert kilograms into pounds. Airport road. You know, since I'm not working for Lightning anymore, and I really don't know what I'm pulling, I have to take these curves a little bit slower. right here. Middle Georgia Motorsports Park. And I had a lot of good times out there at that track. We're gonna run 358 over to 96. And we're gonna run 96 all the way over to 75. 75 south, 96 through One Arrivals through Bon Air. Over to 75 south down to Perry. To the industrial park down there in Perry, right below One Arrivals. I used to run this route. I used to run this route all the time back in 2015 with a company called OTD out of Savannah. We used to run over to Opelika in Auburn, Alabama all the time. Used to work 5 days a week and bring home $500. Oh, there was the terrible days right there. When new truckers come in the game and want to make all their money. I know times have changed, but man, when I first came in the game, I was over the road for 5 days. And man, we used to bring home $400-500, and we had per diem on our check. So they wouldn't take out a whole bunch of taxes, but if they took out the normal taxes, we probably bring home $300. I think we'll get paid like 27 cents a mile or something like that. It used to be terrible. Make this turn real slow, because I don't know what's in this container. And we're gonna take it on down the road, baby. Let's roll. And welcome to Bon Air, Georgia. If you ever want to take your kids somewhere in the middle Georgia area, down here in Bon Air is a place called Rigsby's. Matter of fact, Rigsby's Entertainment Complex. But they have a water park. You can skate. You can play pool. They got a bar. They got an outside water park. And if you look to your left right here, this motel is part of their complex, and you have a bar called Walk-Ons. Walk-On is owned by, corporately, Drew Brees got his hand in it from New Orleans, from the New Orleans Saints, former quarterback. But it's really a nice place to come to. You know, you bring the kids down to the water park. You have, right there in the motel room, they got a rooftop bar for the grown-ups. And when you sit right there in the room and order food from Rigsby's. And they bring, they got wings, pizza, finger food. My cousin came down this past weekend to celebrate his birthday over there. And he had a room, and that was my first time going inside the motel room. I was actually really impressed. We only come down and go to the restaurant, or we might come down and go to the water park. So when I stepped foot in his room, I'm like, oh, that's nice. You come down and get you a room and walk right there to walk right there to Walk-On, or walk right there to the water park and walk. You don't even got to move your car, basically. So I think that's a real nice spot. If you ever in the Bon Air, One Arrivals area, you need something to do with your kids, come on down to Riggs. It's a pretty nice spot. Pretty nice spots. We're gonna make a left up here on 75 South. We're about 7 miles away from our destination. Hopefully I don't get caught. Hopefully I don't get caught with them going to lunch. But we'll see once we get up here. And here we go with our exit. Perry Parkway, exit 138 in Perry, Georgia. I used to work off this exit way back in the days. fresh out of high school, 1 year out of high school. I used to work at a place down here called Graphic Packaging. I was in college and working at a warehouse. I used to hate making this trip down here every day because I hated the job. Alright, make this turn. Going down here to Airport Road. Big issue since I'm running behind. And I see trucks right ahead, main entrance. The thing about it is, since it's coming up to the 4th of July holiday, if some kind of way they was to tell me that they couldn't unload me today or anything like that, I'm only about 30 minutes from the house, so it wouldn't be no big deal. It won't be no big deal to go to the house and come back down here another day. But I see all the docks are taken up. So we got to go and find how to get in the building. Because I did not look. But anyways, let's get checked in and I'm gonna get back with you guys. Alright, so we got us a door. And I looked at reviews on this place on the internet, and you know, it says they're pretty quick with getting people in and out. So hopefully it won't take that long. The stuff that's in the container is stacked on the floor, but they're not gonna unload it with their hands, so they're gonna have to use some kind of equipment to unload it. So it shouldn't take that long, if you ask me. But when I pulled up, there was 2 trucks. I mean, every dock was full, and I watched one truck leave out, and I watched another truck leave out. So hopefully, I don't know how many unloaders they have. Hopefully they got 2 unloaders, but if they only got 1 unloader, I just got 1 truck in front of me. So hopefully we get up out of here. I gotta go to Lithia Springs. Not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. I can't go tomorrow. If I want to go tomorrow, I can go tomorrow. But I gotta go to Lithia Springs 2 days from now. So I'm gonna stop at this Pilot up here, and we get a pretty good discount. The Pilot in Byron, Georgia. I think we're paying $3.38 a gallon. So I'm gonna stop up there and get 100 gallons to put in. And probably next week I want to get this thing filled up so I can get an idea of what my fuel mileage is. According to this, I'm getting 7.81 gallons. I mean, miles per gallon. Look right here. Hold on. You see it. But I know that's not correct. I know that's not correct. So we'll see. As I get back in this bed and turn on the TV, see what I can pick up. Hopefully it don't be that long. Catch you in a few. Well, that didn't take long. I've been here probably about 30 minutes and now I'm out the door. That's a huge blessing. Gotta get these doors closed. I was laying back with my head on the door and I heard tap tap. I didn't pay any attention. I heard tap tap again. I didn't pay attention that time. I heard tap 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 one more time, and finally I looked, and it was the unloader tapping on my window. I think I took a little nap and didn't know it. Anyway, let's get these doors closed up so we can go get some fuel. All right. So, like I said, in and out probably about 30 minutes. Didn't take no time. I'll definitely come back here. Get it closed up. Container clean. Tires looking good. Need 2 hands. There we go. Got that. Let's get up here to this pilot and get some fuel. And we're gonna go on to the house. Chill out for the rest of the day. Okay. Go. My buddy say I got to go. But you know, all these people, there's a lot of travelers on the road right now. Week before the 4th of July. Something involved an 18-wheeler. Oh, that's bad. So the whole front clip off the front of that car. Past it. I got an issue going on with my turning signals right now. I don't have a turning signal to be found on this truck. I went to put on my hazards a while ago on my turn signal and it wouldn't come on. So I turned on my left turn signal, right turn signal, my turn signal wouldn't come on. So when we get up here, once we get up here to where I parked at, I gotta see what's going on with my turn signal. I was going to go to the pilot back there, but I elected to come on up here to either the Loves or the Quick Trip up here to 153 to get fuel. Great. But once I get parked, I gotta find out what's going on with my turning signals. I can't be riding around with no turning signals. And it's funny because as I'm talking about this, I'm looking at a DOT officer get on the interstate. So, I gotta get back and get that fixed. Let's see, the Quick Trip is a no-go. The Quick Trip is loaded. Hold on, I'm wrong. Oh no, the Quick Trip is a pull in. We're gonna go over to the Quick Trip. Fuel is $3.35 a gallon at the QT, but my discount at the Loves is $3.39. So since the QT is open right now, we're gonna head on over to the QT. The truck stopped back on Thompson Mill Road. The exit I just got on at Perry, they had fuel for $3.29. But I didn't pay that any attention until I got ready to get on the interstate. But I will keep that in mind in the future. And I'm actually surprised that this truck stop is this empty today, but I guess it is coming up to a holiday, so I guess a lot of people elected to take off days right here before the 4th of July, which I don't blame them. So I haven't seen, I don't think I have ever seen this QT this empty. And I'm down here in this area all the time. So we're just gonna put in, wait, now my turn signal is all of a sudden working again. We gotta find that issue. When I get back and get parked, I gotta find that issue. I can't have my turning signals coming in and out. Let's get fuel, baby. And we're gonna do a post trip on the truck like I always do at the end of the day. I cannot stress the importance of checking your equipment by the time you get off. New tires, but I still like to kick them. Looking for leaks. Anything leaking? Oil swinging anywhere? A hub? I don't see one. I checked the tires a while ago on that side and on that side, so I know we're good with the tires. And one thing actually a habit, pulling my oil stick, making sure I don't see any water. See, the power steering. I gotta get out here and check that. I think I see where it's coming from already. You look right there. I know that was dry. We'll get it taken care of. About to go home and enjoy the family. Got a holiday coming up. And as always, I appreciate you for watching. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.